I think one of the greatest things that the technique gives is we learn the lines by rote, which means mechanical, absolutely devoid of any emotional content. And the reason for that is it allows the actor to be in neutral. We don't know where the cues are coming in when you first learn this. You've only learned your part, and then you get together, and again, through the listening with your partner, that's when you actually hear when to come in. But we don't preconceive any emotion in it, and therefore when we actually begin to work, we're free to go anywhere.
Now listen, you know, the start, I go by.
Yeah.
Let me hear you say it out loud, without expression, without interpretation. Just repeat the words. Let's hear it.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Uh-oh. Who's say?
All right, that's enough. Do it again.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Okay, tell it secretively. Truthful.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Okay. Now, first, you ready for it? I wrote. Right? Then, since they're sitting next to each other, I said, tell them a secret. Tell it to me the way you said it without my noticing. Now, that's not the original intention of those words. Does anything really tell you how you should like, would like to do it? The way it's intended to be done.
I have some preconceived idea.
Let's hear it.
I have a feeling idea. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Another thing actors do is they learn it, well, I'm going to be mad here, so they'll memorize it that way. And the problem with that is when they get on the set and the director says, I don't want you to be mad, I want you to be this, they can't let go of that because they put it into their subconscious that these words mean a certain thing. And that's going to create very stale, presentational, one-dimensional acting. But when you've learned them by rote, you don't know how they're going to come out. So basically, again, I'm free to put my attention on you, allow you to affect me, and then it's going to take off and go wherever it goes.
I say to you, learn your lives by rote. By no expression, by rote.
Most people, when they come from another acting tradition, learn their cues. That's what most actors have done. They memorize both people's lines, but they really only memorize the last line before the other person's going to talk and their line. So most of the time when they're working, they're not listening. They're just waiting to hear that cue line so that they can say their line.
Cues? Yeah.
Don't do it. I'll show it to you. The last word in my speech is going to be El Morocco. Not like you. And your answer is yes. I'm Susan. What?
Bone.
And Susan Bone. That's your answer. What's your cue?
El Morocco.
I know you. You're Susan Bone. And I met you about a week ago. I came in very late with some friends, and we sat down at a table right near you, and we were introduced. What I think is at El Morocco.
Yes, I'm Susan Bone.
You're pretty late. When did the impulse for that come?
When you say my name.
Let me try to illustrate and do it through reverse.
Okay.
My cue is El Morocco,
Okay.
and my name. Well, by the time I get to it, I'll remember it.
Okay.
See?
I think I know you. I think your name is Sanford Meisner, and I studied with you at one time. And there was a school, and it was across the street from this club, and there were like stripes on the front, and they were blue and white stripes, and there was an awning on the front, and it said Club El Morocco.
I'm Sanford Meisner. Where did the impulse come from? When?
I think I know you. I think I know you. Responded.
No. He said, you're Sanford Meisner. Way at the beginning of a speech. You see? Otherwise, you get this. Do it again, but it doesn't have to be so big.
Okay. You look like a man by the name of Sanford Meisner, whom I once knew and studied with. And he had a school across the street from the Club El Morocco.
How much is it?
Yeah.
Pick up the impulse, not the cue. That's simple, right? I once went to hear a master class given by famous Viennese singer Rote, Lehman, and she criticized each of the singers who got up. And there was one woman who sang a song, and before she began, there must have been at least 8 bars of introduction to the serious song. And then the woman started to sing. And Rosalie said, no. You have to start singing inside of yourself at the very first note. So when you come to your open singing, you're emotionally ready. Now that's a form of preparation. You dig that?
Yes.
That means you understand me.
No.
Is that to say that the scene starts before you come on stage?
It damn well does.
I know an actress that never read the other parts because she said she always wanted to be surprised when she got on stage. She said, in life, you never know what the other person's going to say anyway.
She's got a point.
I told her that.
Why don't you open a studio?